This week has been filled with major headlines both in the U.S. and abroad. OAN America's Rachel Acenas brings us the top stories of the week.
This past week, spectators gathered to view the once-in-a-lifetime Great American Eclipse. President Trump holds a campaign-style rally in Arizona, and a Massachusetts mother hits the Powerball jackpot. Here's more on those stories and all the week's top headlines, in case you missed it.
Here it comes.
The week kicks off with the first total solar eclipse to sweep across the continental U.S. in almost 100 years.
Look. Oh, man.
And abroad in Spain.
Authorities in Spain confirm the man suspected of driving a van into a crowd of people in Barcelona last week has been shot and killed.
Also, the Coast Guard suspends its search for 5 Army soldiers who went missing after a helicopter crash off the coast of Hawaii. On Tuesday,
we are cracking down on the sanctuary cities that shield criminal aliens, finally.
President Trump rallies supporters in Phoenix, Arizona.
And we are building a wall on the southern border, which is absolutely necessary.
And a Cambodian woman becomes a U.S. citizen at 103 years young to live with her family in America.
She said United States is very good. That's a dream to want to come here to have a peaceful country to stay.
Midweek.
President Trump touts his administration's progress in fixing the broken VA system and signs a historic bill to help our nation's heroes.
Also on Wednesday, a U.S. soldier is killed during a training exercise at Fort Carson in Colorado. And a naval vice admiral is removed as commander of the 7th Fleet after the 4th major mishap involving its warships in Asia this year. On Thursday, a hostage standoff in downtown Charleston turns deadly.
We begin with developing news out of Charleston, South Carolina, where police are responding to an active shooter situation. Right now, the SWAT team is on scene at King Street in downtown Charleston.
And a Massachusetts mother will never work another day in her life.
I've called them and told them I will not be coming back.
After winning the $758 million Powerball jackpot. Also on Thursday, a successful rocket launch of the Falcon 9 from Vandenberg Air Force Base.
3, 2, 1. Lift off.
Marking the 12th takeoff this year for the company. Finally, on Friday,
President Trump is offering his help as counties along the Texas Gulf Coast order mandatory evacuations ahead of Hurricane Harvey.
Hurricane Harvey unleashes its wrath on the Gulf Coast. And North Korea fires 3 short-range ballistic missiles, all launched within 30 minutes of each other and all said to have failed. Finally, Amazon is almost whole. The retail giant puts the finishing touches on its acquisition of the supermarket chain Whole Foods.
And coming up in the week ahead following Hurricane Harvey, President Trump plans to visit the hardest hit areas along the Gulf Coast. For OAN American News, I'm Rachel Acenas. Back to you at the desk.